is Melissa, and I'll be guiding you through a 30-minute chair yoga practice today. We'll also weave in a little meditation and some guided relaxation. So as we come into our class together, just a reminder to listen to your body. If any of the stretches aren't working for you, please skip them, come on out of them, and then meet us in the next posture. Feel free to adjust your seat if you would like. If your seat lifts and lowers, you can always align your body so that you create 90-degree angle through the lower part of the body. Let's begin our class by closing the eyes. And we'll just start with a little bit of a release for the shoulders. Take a deep full breath in. Draw your shoulders up to the ears, create a large circle, and relax your shoulders as you exhale. Take a breath in here, draw the shoulders up, back, and down. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. And then letting that go, let's find stillness. Closing the eyes, connecting with your breath in your body. Feel the feet planted on the ground. Feel that your knees are in line with your heels. Also feel that your knees are in line with your hips. And then feel that the shoulders are over the hips. We just don't want to be leaning forward or back too much. Engage your core. Create a sensation of tucking your tailbone. Feel the navel move back and up to the spine a little bit. And then create that long line that flows through the spine, lengthen the back of the neck, and reach out through the crown of the head. Let's begin to connect to the breath. As you breathe here, maybe imagine a wave, an ocean wave that flows up and down your body. As you inhale, let's feel that wave flow up the body, releasing tension. And then as you exhale, feel this wave flowing down your body, releasing tension. Breathe in, feel that wave flowing up. Breathing out, feel the wave flowing down. And then just always connecting back with the breath. It's one of the easiest and fastest ways of bringing relaxation to the mind and the body, helping us to be a little bit more present in the moment. Let's begin to press our hands into the knees, and then chin will move to the chest and then round through your back. Let the heart float forward. Let your shoulders relax away from the ears. Exhale, round chin to chest. Flow with your breath for a moment. Try to lengthen your spine as you inhale. Lengthen your spine as you exhale. As you inhale, let the shoulders relax from the ears. Create that space between the ears and the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades moving down your back. And then on the exhale, round your back. Imagine creating space between the shoulder blades. Coming into a neutral neck here. Let's take the left hand up and over. So we're going to keep our right hand where it is. Take a breath here to lengthen, and then soften the left ear to the left shoulder as you breathe out. And then just letting that ear soften down, breathe into that nice neck stretch on the right side of the neck. Letting that one go, let's realign, right hand up and over, right ear to right shoulder, breathe out. And then as you breathe here, just noticing if the stretch feels very similar on this side of the neck to the first side of the neck that we worked on. Let that one go. We'll realign here. And then this time, right hand to your left leg and left hand will sweep up and over. Roll your left shoulder back a little bit. Feel the right shoulder roll under slightly. Feel that the heart is moving to the sky. Let's come on up here. Keep your left or your right hand where it is, and then left hand to your right knee. Arms are crossed. Chin to your chest. Breathe out. And then really rounding here. So imagine creating space between the shoulder blades. Left hand stays where it is. Right hand reaches up and over. So we have lots of little muscles in between the ribs. Let's just breathe here, giving them this really nice neck stretch. Coming back on up, let's take a neutral spine here. Right hand to the left, so arms are crossed. Chin to your chest, breathing out. Try to relax the head as best as you can. Try to let go of tension that you might be holding onto. Let's begin to release that. Hands will sweep up to the sky. Let's take our hands together and then hands release down to the heart, breathing out. Hands will extend up, full breath here. Hands to heart space, breathe out. And then let's take that a few more times with the breath. We'll just move to the rise, move to the fall of the breath. Let's begin to take those hands into Parat Hearts and then circling in the other direction. So we'll take our fingertips up, arms will sweep out and around. Breathe here, hands reach up, stretch up, hands release. 3 more times with the breath. Let's begin to release those hands and then reach for opposite elbows behind your body. So we'll take our right hand for that left elbow, left hand for the right elbow, and then try to relax your shoulders from the ears. Create that space between the ears and shoulders. Feel shoulder blades moving down your back. Gently releasing that. Hands will sweep up. Take a full breath here. Hands in line with the shoulders. And then a little bit of a shifting here on the waist. So we're just going to reach up, stretch up. Right hand reaches, stretches up. Left hand reaches, stretches out. And then we'll just create this nice little shifting in the waist, just finding this length, finding the space. Deep full breath in, deep full breath out. Let's come back into stillness here, gently releasing the hands down, and then a little bit of a circling for the torso. So we're just going to gently shift the weight around from side to side. And this movement is great. So this one is awesome for releasing some tension in the low back, getting into the mid, into the upper back, and then also great for getting into the sides of the body a little bit. So just finding a little bit of length here, finding a little bit of space here. And then begin to circle in the other direction. So just reverse that movement. And then as you circle here, maybe feel your body reacting to the movement. As you shift your weight to the right, maybe feel the left sitting bone, maybe feel the left leg lifting up and off of the chair. Let's come to a neutral spine here. Hands will sweep up, breathe in. And then right hand will bend, or right hand will move down the back body and the left elbow, or the right elbow will bend rather. And then we just feel that that left hand is guiding us into the stretch. Try to relax your shoulders from the ears. Try to create that space between the ears and the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades moving down your back. Hands will sweep up. Take a full breath here. Left hand down your back. Right hand helps you into that stretch. Feel that the core is engaged. Tailbone tucks. Navel back and up to the spine a little bit. Gently releasing the hands out to the sides of the room. Right hand will sweep up to the left. Left elbow will bend, drawing you into that stretch. Maybe soften your right ear to your right shoulder if you'd like to invite a little neck stretch on the left side. Back to neutral neck. Hand sweep out, full breath here. And then that left hand to the right. Right arm draws you into that stretch. Left ear softens if you'd like to invite the stretch. And as you take this next stretch, make sure that you're not leaning to the left too much. So we want to feel this even distribution of weight through the sitting bones and into the legs. Neck realigns, hands sweep out, breathe here. Right arm under, left arm over. Maybe reach for opposite shoulders. Press the backs of your hands together. Maybe arms will wrap and hands will wrap. If you'd like, stay right here. Fingertips can reach up if you'd like as well. Let's try to relax the shoulders from the ears. Create that space between the ears and the shoulders. Let's gently release that one. Hand sweep out. Left arm under, right arm over. Maybe hand sweep up, breathe here. Melt away tension. This one is awesome for releasing that tension in the wrists. Through the hands, we kind of open up through the elbows, the shoulders, upper back. Hands will gently release out. And then let's take those hands into some circles. So we're just gonna circle out the wrists a little bit here. Maybe find large circles, maybe find smaller circles. So whatever feels best in your body. Let's begin to circle in the other direction. So we'll just reverse that movement and trying to create a full range of movement here. Just noticing if the muscles feel a little bit tight or maybe a little tender, maybe a little bit of cracks and pops. Sometimes that happens. They say it's natural as long as it's not hurting you. Anytime that it hurts, they say you should always reach out to your doctor and get that checked out. But it doesn't hurt. It's kind of natural to have those little sounds happening. Right hand floats out in front, fingertips pointing up. Draw your fingertips back. Feel that the right arm is really active. Press through your palm, press through the crease in your elbow. Hand relaxes, press into the top of the hands. Let's breathe here. Left hand begins to float out in front. Fingertips pointing up. Fingertips draw back. Maybe notice the stretch may feel more intense on the side, maybe less intense. Maybe you're right-handed, maybe you're left-handed. Hand relaxes, press into the top of the hands. Let's breathe here. Deep pull in breath, deep pull out breath. Gently relaxing the hands, palms to touch, fingers interlock, and then circling out through the wrists. We'll just circle a little differently this time. As you create this movement, just letting that soothe tension that you're holding onto, getting that circulation flowing, moving, blood flowing and moving right into the fingertips. Circled in the other direction. And then let's begin to gently release that. So we'll give the wrist a little bit of a shake out. Working with the legs, right leg begins to extend out in front of you. So we'll have that foot a little bit off of the ground, maybe a couple inches. Take a moment to point and flex. And then as you flow with the breath here, You may want to slow this movement down. Sometimes the slower you move, the more of a stretch you can experience. Take a moment to pause. Begin to point your foot. Breathe into your calf stretch. Breathe into your quad stretch. Flex your foot. Press through the heel, back of the knee. Breathe into the hamstring here. Circle your foot. Circle your ankle. And then also, as you create these circles, try to encourage that full range of movement. Just notice, maybe it's very easy to circle for half of the circle, and then it's a little bit trickier on the other side, or vice versa. Let's take that in the other direction. Also notice your body's natural movement pattern. Might feel natural to circle one way, and then a little unnatural to circle the other way. Let's begin to take the right leg up and over, creating a figure four stretch. So on this one, sometimes if you sit more towards the edge of the seat, it can help you in the posture a little bit. Spine stays straight. You may want to fold forward. Let your eyes close. Flex your right foot. Encourage your right knee down to the ground. Connect back to the rise and the fall of the breath. Lengthen the breath as you inhale. Lengthen the breath as you exhale. And then remembering each time that you breathe, you bring life, you bring oxygen to all of the sounds throughout your body. Let's come to a neutral spine here. Hands will sweep up, breathe in. Hands to the right, breathe out. Maybe gaze off your right shoulder. And then just invite that nice neck stretch on the left side. So you get this really nice opening in the left side of the neck. Gently releasing that. Hands will sweep up, breathe here. Hands to the left, breathe out. With your in-breath, feel the spine lengthen. On the out-breath, allow for the twist to deepen. Let that one go. So we'll begin to realign the spine. Hands will sweep to the sky. And then hands gently release, breathing out. Right foot will meet your left foot. We'll find our way back into seated. Left leg extends in front. Just take a moment to point and flex your foot. As you sit here, just notice the shoulders might be leaning back a little bit. Try to draw the shoulders right over the hips. Try to create that line that flows through the spine. You don't want to be leaning forward, leaning back too much. Take a moment to pause. We'll begin to point the foot. Take a deep full inhale, deep full exhale. Flex your foot. Begin to circle. Notice this might be your strong leg. This might not feel quite as strong as the first leg we worked with. So just observe that. So that's a great gift that yoga gives us, this mind-body connection. We never want to judge our bodies or, create a whole conversation about it, but it is just nice just to notice, your body's natural movement patterns and tendencies. Circle in the other direction. So just reverse that movement. Let's take that left leg up and over. We'll find that figure four stretch. Folding down when you're ready. And then as you breathe here, maybe try to clear the mind of thoughts. So we always have thoughts moving through the mind. thoughts for the past, thoughts for the future. Try to release the thoughts, bring the awareness to the breath, bring the awareness to the present moment. Neutral spine here. Hands sweep up, breathe in. Hands to left, breathe out. And then using the breath here, let's breathe into the stomach, ribs, chest, and then releasing from the chest, ribs, and stomach. Gently releasing that, hands sweep up, breathe here. Hands to the right, breathe out. As you breathe here, let's also breathe into that front body. So we want to twist to our stomach, ribs, and chest. And then releasing chest, ribs, and stomach. Gently releasing that twist. Hands will sweep up, breathe here. Hands to heart, breathing out. Let's come on up to stand. Left foot to right foot. And then as we come into standing, we'll take a nice little release for the shoulder. So hands can come behind your body. Fingers will interlock, palms will touch. Maybe imagine you could squeeze a marble between the shoulder blades, but we don't want it to fall out of. Standing here up tall, standing straight with that spine, or folding forward. And then if you would like more of a shoulder stretch, maybe relax those arms away from the low back a little bit. It's going to give you that nice shoulder opening. Look to the wall that's behind you. And then coming out nice and slow. Hands can come to the low back. Hands can relax down towards the ground. And then we'll come on up. We'll take a nice roll up for the spine. Let's work with eagle. So that was a pose we worked with earlier, but we just took the arm stretch. So we'll start with the right arm under, left arm over. Reach for opposite shoulders, backs of hands together, maybe arms wrap and hands wrap. And then right leg will begin to wrap up and over. So toes can be on the ground, maybe lift the leg for a half wrap. And you can also try for a full wrap if you'd like. So sometimes the trick with the full wrap is to have a deep bend in your left knee, and then to draw that right leg really high up and over. And gently releasing that, so we'll unwrap legs. Unwrap the arms, take a full breath in. Hands are going to sweep right on up together. And then hands releasing down, breathe out. Left arm under, right arm over, and then left leg over. Let's breathe here. Find that one spot to focus your concentration, to focus your awareness. And once you find that spot, not letting the eyes shift at all, letting that one go. Legs will unwrap, hands release right on up together, and then hands come down, feet a little wider than hips, and arms will sweep side to side. Let's take our feet right in line with our hips. Hands will extend up. Fingers will interlock and press your palms right on up to the sky. We'll take a full breath here. Hands to the right, breathe out. And then try to feel the sensation that the left hip could almost press off to the left side of the room. So just guiding you deeper into the stretch. Realign, float through center, and hands to the left. Try to feel grounded in both of the feet. So you don't want to be grounded in one foot and then really light in the other. So try to create this nice even distribution of weight. Come back, we'll take a neutral spine and then gently letting those hands release down as you breathe out. Hands will extend right on up to the sky. We'll take a full breath in here. Hands could be right in line with the shoulders. Let's take that right knee out in front. We'll take our knee in line with our hip, heel in line with the knee. Stay here, maybe straighten that leg out. Maybe try to lift that leg up a little bit higher. So we're just gonna take this nice balanced pose. So good for strengthening that standing leg. We strengthen all the muscles through the foot, ankle, and through the knee. Hands will stay reaching to the sky. Right foot meets your left foot. Grounding into that right foot, left foot lifts up. Shoulders right over the hips. We don't want to be leaning forward or back too much. Core is engaged. Notice if you're trying to hold the breath, sometimes when we have a challenging yoga pose, we hold the breath. Left foot to right, hands release, feet wider than hips, arms side to side. Let's make our way back into a comfortable seated position. Heels in line with knees, knees in line with hips. Gently release your shoulders. Take a breath in, out. Shoulder rolls up, back, down. One more time, breathe here. And then letting that go, we'll just close the eyes. Drop back into your body and your breath. And then just feel your body flowing one breath at a time. Notice how you feel. Observe your mind, your body in the moment. Feel the mind relaxed, calm, at ease. Feel your body aligned and balanced. And notice if you came to class with tension, just feeling how that has released with movement and with breath. Letting the eyes open when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. It's really wonderful to be here with you. I look forward to our next class on Friday at 10 a.m. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.